Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are putting wheels and tires on Kronk. That's what we're doing. I don't know what to do. Back here we have my wheels and tires. And
they're a lot bigger than the ones for the drift truck. They take up all the room that we have.
We are cramming. Strawberry jamming.
Okay, yeah, so new wheels and tires, thanks to Koenig.
Thank you, Koenig.
As always, we have to get the tires mounted, so we're gonna go to Tire Rack and get the tires mounted.
We just got the wheels back, and I'm pretty pumped. They look pretty sexy. I love them.
And my mind is losing shapes and spaces, taking me to
Damn, those look good. Bring them on out of here.
It's kind of difficult. Damn!
Let's get these wheels on here, boys and girls. Oh, you're missing a lug nut too. What? Interesting. Put it on and hold the trigger down. Okay, now take it off carefully.
I'm gonna take it off like a dumb butt.
Oh, we have to find every one of those, Audrey.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, whatever. Up and out, up and out, up and out. You can do it. Yeah! Woo! Hey, you did it. Snaps in there. You gotta use your muscles.
Oh, I have nails, buddy-o.
Ah! Yay! Audrey got her hands dirty. Woo! Yeah, twist
Which
it.
way?
Twist it this way, like that.
This way?
No, that way. Counterclockwise. There you go. Yeah. Nice. You did it. Audrey's new rims, everybody. Hell yeah, that looks good. Oh yeah. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put on the rest so it doesn't take a million years.
Hey!
No offense, Audrey.
At least I can change a tire.
And then we can show you guys.
Your mind is on the edge of time. Space you'll find has strange designs for you.
We're left with a nice little Ford Escape with some sporty rims on it. Kind of hard to see in here. We'll pull her out. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. I will say, these rims make your car look bad. As in, like, the rims look really awesome, but your car looks really bad. So that's why it wasn't an insult. I mean, I guess it kind of was, but we're gonna go ahead and give the car an entire buff, polish, and wax. Get the paint looking real nice. We'll wet sand some stuff. We're gonna paint the badges in the back. Try to make the body of the car look as nice and shiny as these wheels, because these wheels do look really awesome. Our goal with these wheels and with this car was to make it look kind of like a nice new SUV, right?
Sure.
I think these wheels accomplish that really well because they look nice, they look sporty, but they also look kind of OEM. They're 5-spoke. Like this looks like, well, once it's all polished and buff, and if you ignore all the dents, and once it gets a little bit more low, it'll look like a nice SUV. Which, by the way, we decided we're gonna do lowering springs and we're gonna put in some factory little fender flares that they have, because some of the Ford Escapes came with a little piece of plastic that covered up essentially this body line in all the way around. So that will cover up any of the dents, any of the rust holes. Real quick, I'm gonna pull off these badges so we can paint them and get rid of that ugly sticker. That was like the easiest badge removal ever. Those things just fell off with some heat. I think we're actually gonna leave them off. We're not gonna paint them black. It's easier. It looks just as good. We'll keep these in case we do wanna paint them. This is probably like the worst time to be detailing a car right now, when it's raining. Guess one benefit is that it's like 60 degrees outside. So I can work on this thing all day without getting sweaty and without feeling miserable. Without any further ado, let's work on this thing all day. I'm gonna start off by clay barring the entire car, which is very convenient because it's wet right now, so I can do that. Clay bar is used to get all the contaminants out of the paint and get it feeling nice and smooth. After we do that, then we buff it to get the color back into it, then we wax it to protect it. I can guarantee this car has never been clay barred, so it might need a couple clay barrings.
Can I feel
car makes such a big difference. This paint already feels like brand new. It's so smooth. Oh gosh, that's so awesome. This thing used to be white, completely black now. That's all the dirt that was in the paint. It's so bad. It's everywhere. The next step is to give it a buff. We're gonna start with a medium cut buff, and then we will polish it with a swirl remover. I wanna show you guys how much of a difference buffing makes. So I'm gonna go ahead, tape off half the hood. I'll buff and polish the right side. I'll leave the left side the way it is. And then you can see the huge difference that it makes. You can't see a difference at all on camera.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Detailing, buffing, polishing a car with single stage paint is much easier than buffing a car with clear coat. Clear coat just isn't as easy to fix. I don't know why. But I guess I'm gonna do the entire car. Hopefully it's worth it. All right, well, I learned some valuable lessons here. Number one, don't use the wool mitts for buffers. They don't work, they're complete trash. I was doing the buffing on this car with a wool mitt and like nothing was happening. It looked just as bad after doing the entire car. I was like, what the heck's going on? I switched to the foam little mitt and it instantly got 10 times better. With that being said, the other thing I've learned is that it's hard to make a car that's been washed about 5 times in its 15-year lifespan look good. But we tried our best. It definitely looks nicer. It's nice and glossy. Oh yeah, you can really tell the color. You can actually see the flake, kind of, if it focuses. See like right here? Okay, well it's not focusing, but you can see the flake. It looks really good, but there are definitely lots of dents, lots of dings. I found some more clear coat almost starting to start peeling up. I'm not sure if you can see it, but that's all clear coat about to peel up. Hopefully we caught it in time. Now with some wax on it, it should last a little bit longer. Making the paint really nice and glossy kind of brings out the dents and the imperfections in the rear quarter panel though, which kind of stinks, but it does overall make it look a lot better. Next step is to go ahead and cover this, protect it with some nice wax. Well, wax, tire shine, it's all on. Even though it's not like a million degrees outside, doing a paint correction on an SUV is still really exhausting. I don't know why I'm so tired, but I am really tired. I just feel like collapsing. Probably dehydrated, which probably isn't good. I chugged the thing of water, but I don't feel great. There was a lot of work getting this thing to where it is. It's not perfect, but already it just looks so much shinier. Let's go ahead, pull Kronk out into the light and see how, I believe it's a she or he. I think it's a she. Let's see how she looks. I don't know, Audrey. Is this a dude or a chick?
And my mind, it moves in shapes and spaces, taking me to foreign places.
Okay, this is awesome, dude. I need to put on the license plate before I forget. Huh. Ignore that right there. Ignore the Taylor Swift that's going on inside as well. Taylor, I love you, but I don't want to get copyrighted. Yeah, I hope you guys can tell. I'm gonna try to find some good before footage of how crappy this thing looked and how, quite frankly, amazing it looks now. Look at that. That is so awesome. I know a lot of people didn't understand why we were spending money on this thing, but look at it. It honestly looks so much better than it did. It looks like a new SUV. It's perfect. It's exactly what Audrey and I wanted. I wasn't a huge fan of the wheels when the car wasn't clean, but once everything was clean, oh my God, this front end looks so good. It definitely isn't perfect, but if we buff it and wax it like once a month, maybe once every other month for a couple of months, we should get it to a point where it's really awesome. Now, we're not quite done yet because we're gonna be doing lowering springs, we're gonna be doing new brakes, and then we're also getting some new OEM fender flares. We'll paint them to match the rest of the plastic trim, and that'll look really nice. It'll kind of tie in the plastic trim and cover up some of the quarter panel damage. I'm really, really happy with the wheels I went with. I had a really hard time deciding what size, what color, all sorts of stuff. But these look perfect. So it looks sporty, but it looks OEM. I'm gonna go find a park, get some cinematics, and then drink a lot of Mountain Dew, and the video's gonna be done. This thing looks awesome. Also, I'm a complete idiot. I even told myself to remember to put the license plate back on, and I didn't remember to put the license plate back on, so I drove here without any plates on the yeah. Thankfully, this is like 2 minutes down the road from the shop, so hopefully there's no cops. Another thing we really want to do is replace this factory head unit with a nice double din touchscreen. That'd be awesome. Hi, Axel. You want to go outside? Too bad, you can't. No, you're not allowed to. No. Back in there, yep. Freaking. You can look. It doesn't look that special. It maybe looks a little bit glossier, a little bit less imperfect.
Is it acid bird poop?
Yeah, actually it is. Bird poop really destroys clear coat, boys. Feel the paint right here, Audrey. Run your hand on that. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, see?
That's a beautiful car.
You're welcome. I'm glad you like it.
I love Kronk.
Yes, I love Kronk now too.
What?
Was it a she or he, by the way?
Kronk is a she.
Okay, that's what I thought.
She just gave me a she vibe. So she's a she. Kronk's a she, even though she should be a he.
Well, cool. Audrey's car looks nice now. So that's gonna be it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, do all the normal stuff. And yeah, thank you again to Koenig for the wheels. Audrey loves them. I love them. Let me know what you guys think of Audrey's car.